again. Good to talk to you, Pauline. I really want to focus on this state election campaign now because time is running out and you and I haven't spoken enough about it. You've got your own Chief of Staff, James Ashby, running in it. First up, do you think he's going to win in Keppel? Is he going to get himself into state parliament and you'll be without a Chief of Staff then?
I'm not worried about that, Chris. Actually, I encouraged him to stand for the seat of Keppel in this Queensland state election. So if he wins the seat, I'm responsible for that. But his hard work as well, Chris. For nearly a year, he's been campaigning for that seat. He's not taken it for granted, either am I. I think he's got a very good chance. I think he's got them concerned to the point where the Liberal Party now are putting out brochures saying that James Ashby, only his seat, is going to support the Labor Greens government. And we've made a pledge that we have no intentions of ever supporting the Labor government in Queensland again. So that's how scared they are, Chris. There's false information they're putting out. And Crisafulli said in his campaign yesterday, in his debate, said, we believe in truth and advertising. They can't even do it leading up to the election. You can't trust either one of them.
Well,
they are so untrustworthy.
Well, let's have a look at the polls here. The polls have got a big gap on the two-party preferred vote, near enough to 45-55. Everybody's expecting a change of government, but there's a bit of speculation, and I heard this when I was in Brisbane just a couple of weeks ago, that people think it might not be quite the thumping for Labor that many have expected. Do you think that Stephen Miles has actually pulled a lot of people back to Labor during the campaign?
No, I don't. No, I don't. On the polling booths, I don't see many people taking Labor how to vote cards at all. So Liberal look like they will win this election, but will they win it in their own right? A lot of people are telling me they don't like Crisafulli as a leader. He's not strong enough, he's not decisive enough, and they don't have trust in him. Crisafulli has supported the Labor budget, he's supported the treaty, he's supported against nuclear. He's, this land grab by Aboriginal corporations, done nothing to stop it. 6.7 million hectares handed back to Aboriginal corporations, did nothing about Tabia. They've just lost their reserve out there, 94% of it to an Aboriginal corporation. So we're the only ones that the people trust, and that came out in the Morgan poll, that we're the most trusted party out there. So, we're the only ones, One Nation, to actually stand up for the issues of Queenslanders, the hospital issue, the teaching issue, the woke agenda, all these problems.
Well, just on the issues,
we're the only ones with strong policies.
Let me raise one of these key issues, because there was the Sky News People's Forum last night. There was a big focus on crime. Let's have a look at what both leaders had to say there.
And if government changes by the end of the year, the Making Queensland Safer laws will be laws. Adult crime, adult time. Detention as a last resort will be removed, and the rights of victims will be embedded in legislation.
This is a very complex issue, and the idea that you can fix it with a four-word slogan that you yourself got from a focus group is just misleading people. Well, what it takes is a comprehensive plan informed by the experts.
Pauline, obviously crime, and in particular youth crime, is a big problem. It's been a mess under Labor, and Crisafulli has a plan, has some ideas to tackle it.
I don't believe he has. You see, what they do all the time is band-aid it, Chris. They're not ripping off the band-aid and going back to the problems. It's starting the educational system. Teachers lost control of the classrooms. Kids can get away and do whatever they want to. These kids are coming from dysfunctional homes. They have no self-respect. They have no respect for anyone of authority. A slap on the wrist, there's only 306 detention beds throughout the state. Bring in Hard Yakka. It is a program that's run by Bob Davies outside Maryborough. They've had 500 kids go through the program since 2009 with a 97% success rate with it. That's what we intend to bring in.